Hello, St. John's United Methodist Church. It's Pastor David here with the word of the day. I hope your day is going well. Maybe you've caught up on a movie marathon that you missed or a TV show. Right now, Daniel and I are watching Cat in the Hat on Netflix. So some of you might have a Netflix account and be watching lots of different things on there. There are still some good shows, but sometimes they're hard to find. Maybe you've caught up on a good book. Whatever it is, God is there for you, and you can always catch up on this book, His Holy Word. And He gives it to us in times when we need it. The word of the day today is great. And one of the books in the Bible that talks about God's greatness, even in difficult times, is Lamentations. Lamentations is a series of poems by the prophet Jeremiah. He was lamenting the conquest of Jerusalem by the Babylonians and the destruction of the temple, the first temple that was built by Solomon. But even in spite of that, God gave him visions of hope and also insight into God's sovereignty, how He would be still taking care of things on His throne and in His time, that He would take care of His people, and that asking God's people to place their trust in God as they had done in previous generations. So in Lamentations chapter 3, in verse 23, verses 22 through 25, it says this: "Because of the great Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say to myself, the Lord is my portion. Therefore, I will wait for Him." The Lord is our portion and our shield. He is our provision and our protection. And great is His faithfulness to us in the good times and even in the difficult times. This reminds me of one of my favorite hymns. It's called "Great is Thy Faithfulness." Great is Thy faithfulness, O God my Father. There is no shadow of turning with Thee. Thou changest not, Thy compassions they fail not. As Thou hast been, Thou forever will be. Great is Thy faithfulness. Great is Thy faithfulness. Morning by morning new mercies I see. All I have needed Thy hand hath provided. Great is Thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Summer and winter and springtime and harvest, sun, moon, and stars in their courses above, join with all nature and manifold witness to Thy great faithfulness, mercy, and love. So may you bask in the greatness of God and consider the great things that He is still doing, even in these difficult circumstances and times, and the great thing that He did for us in raising His Son from the dead on Easter morn. In a few days, we're going to be celebrating Easter, and I'm encouraging everyone in St. John's, if they can do it, to get dressed in their Easter best, even if it's from home, or whatever you're comfortable with, and go out in front of your home or your apartment and have someone, if you live with someone, take a picture, and if not, just take a selfie and go ahead and email that to myself, David at sjum.org, or to Mike Norris. And you could also reply to this video or post it on our Facebook group so that everybody can see. And by Thursday morning, we hope to take all of those pictures that you post and compile it into an Easter parade that we're going to share on Easter Sunday during our worship service. So we're going to pre-record our service so that we can make it the best for you. Even with the live stream, sometimes it's not always available on the time on Sunday morning. So that was part of the decision to go ahead and pre-record it and post it early so that you would have no issue and trouble accessing it. If you haven't been able to access the service, or obviously if you're watching this, you probably haven't had that trouble, but if you know of someone I encourage you also to let them know to call 9:45 a.m. on Sunday morning, and we're going to have a prayer service by phone, 863-535-4643, and that's a good time to check in with everyone. And also we have our Bible studies on Wednesday by phone. So tomorrow evening at 6, Pastor Jeannie will lead a Bible study, 863-535-4643. Thank you and have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow for our Word of the Day.